You stole my answers.
I went first. Go back and review the tape.
My answers,
Go back
bro.
and review the tape.
Hey man,
I went first.
That's I didn't steal nothing. If it's right, it's right. I told you. I like if it's right, it's right. I come in and say, I come in and say, hey, it's a right answer. I already know it's right.
And it don't even
because I ain't gonna steal your answer if it's wrong. And how many times did you fucking do that?
First of all, I ain't wrong.
I said, man, goddamn it, nigga, you said his answer, whatever he said.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
This is true. You did.
And it was a wrong
you should
answer.
do that. That's a good idea.
So now any answer I took from you was right because I knew it was right. Because I'm not gonna take no wrong answer.
It was from me, nigga.
So nigga, you done gave plenty of wrong answers. So nigga, don't act like you just give all right answers.
No, I just ran out of time.
Because Larry O'Brien was definitely not.
Once again, Larry O'Brien for you. I rigged it for you, my nigga.
Definitely not right.
I rigged it for you,
You
my nigga.
stole it from me when you gave this nigga 12 more seconds.
Yeah, right.
No, my whole point of that was he was going to get the same amount of seconds once I asked the question. But I didn't even ask the question.
If it went to me, I would have had to lead and won. But once you gave him a chance after 10 more seconds, so yeah, what's your answer? We in a whole nother 10 more seconds.
No,
you got
you know what's funny about all of this? Y'all ended on a tie.
Because of that.
And
Rob.
And y'all had a fair shot.
I didn't get no fair shot.
No, you got a fair shot after that.
You did.
Y'all both got y'all fair shot.
Look,
man.
You was a whole point away.
Look, man. It's Juwon Socially Awkward. We sitting up here with my nigga Tre to my right. How you feeling?
I'm cool, man.
You a little bit too fucking cool. Ain't nobody gonna hear you.
Too cool, man. I'm cool, man. I'm just perfect. I'm the perfect cool. The perfect amount of cool.
Neek, how you feeling, man? How you feeling, brother?
You already know when I step in here, you already know what it's gonna be every time. A movie. Thank you.
Anyway, man, we got a new guest, man. So, got my nigga Jalil, man. My cousin Jalil in the building. How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good. Calm, collected, you know.
Oh, so this is gonna be Trayvon part 2.
No, he ain't nothing like Tre. He a Laker. Treat him like royalty.
Oh my God. So he's like a Tre that you like.
Trayvon, a Jalil part 2.
Okay, yeah. So it's Jalil part 2 and then Jalil.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got Tony in the building, man. How you feel? Got the champ, man.
The champ in this bitch.
He won.
He won the crying about me not being in the building. Now you in my building.
How you feeling, Tony?
Hey, I'm feeling great.
Hey, man.
I'm over here drinking 38.
Hey,
feeling
man.
great. You know,
now look, this is only pre-pro. This is only pre-pro, so y'all can talk y'all shit.
I'm gonna talk my shit regardless. Pre-pro, regular, I don't give a fuck what it is, nigga. You know what this is, nigga. I'm gonna talk my shit.
You'll never stop.
I don't, nigga. I don't. Hey.
Hey, girls, hit me again, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, she gotta hurry up.
Man.
We running out, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we gonna run out. That's why I called her like, hey.
So look, I wanted to ask y'all. You know, all this Laker talk, since you got your, you
Lakers, nigga.
Damn. You got the wait
host.
Cool.
Cool.
Wait host. She'll be back.
So, all this Laker talk, I gotta ask y'all, have y'all seen Russ dress?
Yeah, I did.
How you feel about your new Laker point guard?
Like it.
And what form? what we talking about? Wardrobe or
No, on some real shit. Let's stay on topic with the dress. Then we gonna go into the actual fit, cause it's some additions y'all made where I think that it's looking nice for the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie, it's looking nice. Cause if you have certain players, you do have to adapt, and a lot of people don't know how to adapt to Russ. But we'll move on to that later. About this dress shit, Tre, I know you got a lot to say. I know you got something to say about this.
It's ridiculous. What the fuck is wrong with him? He shouldn't, man. I don't give a fuck about a fashion week or what week it is.
I could have sworn I seen them same curtains when I had this job interview at this temp service. I seen them same tacky ass curtains, and it looked like he took them down, put them on, wrapped them around, and then just stepped. He just stepped, right? Step. You know, he He hit the scene with that shit, man.
He stepped out the shower and forgot a towel, and he just had to grab the curtains.
Yeah.
Basically, he said, shit, that'll do, and then remembered that it could be counted as fashion and hit the scene. But that moment right there, that's when I thought to myself, what the hell is LA doing to Russ? I'll take one. What the hell is LA doing to Russ? And what the hell do LA be doing to NBA players or just superstars in general? Players, celebrities. What's y'all thoughts on that? Because we could joke all day about the fucking dress, but...
Well, skirt, nigga.
Well, I'm going to say this. I think this shit ridiculous on any man.
True.
I will never...
I'm surprised it's Russ in it.
Yeah.
Not saying like some of his fashion shit haven't been questionable.
Yeah, but he been doing funny shit though, for real. Like it ain't. This shit ain't new.
He just put the dress on.
Yeah,
though.
Russ,
skirt, man.
Russ
did
is
himself.
sus. That's all the fuck I gotta say.
But you know
know,
like when Wade start doing this shit, like a lot of these niggas that start being on some extra funny shit.
Russ be
Wait.
sus.
So,
But that nigga
is
be
the rest of
ballin'.
them- Wait, is the rest of them that do that sus too?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg and Samuel
You
Jackson.
fucking right, dude. You fucking right.
Okay,
Any nigga who put a dress on,
fucking
I
right.
ain't
Because Snoop was supposed to be one of the most OG gangsters niggas, and that nigga had the same type of skirt,
Hey,
coat, whatever.
nigga, look,
Hey.
look. All I say
He's
is,
supposed to be an OG.
That's
Crip.
Rasta though.
Huh?
That's Rasta.
I don't know.
Nah, I was just playing. I was about to act like
Hey, I was trying to defend Snoop for a while because I've been rocking with Snoop since I was like 4 years old.
Insane.
But the fingernail polish and the other shit that he did, it's
I just
I
seen him
can't
in a
rock
skirt
with it.
today.
Okay, but look.
Back then,
Okay, listen. My thing is,
I'm just saying.
okay, it's a difference between being like Snoop. He be okay. I ain't giving him a pass, but do you think it's a difference because he's an entertainer? He be like on stage and on Russ.
And Russ ain't entertainment.
His job.
That's entertainment.
His job. Okay, but it ain't that part of entertainment. You wear a uniform. His job. You wear a uniform. So
What?
when he come to work,
What?
he be wearing that shit on the way to work. You know what I'm saying? And then he changed it to his work attire.
So
I'm just
so wait.
saying-
So when you wear it to work, it's gay. But when
That's
you
on your
just
off
chilling
time.
it,
That's on your off time.
when you chilling
That's-
in it, it's good.
If Snoop was at an event,
He was at an event when he did it. He was on his entertainer stage.
Okay, so that's him playing his part at work.
What?
Russ,
Playing your part?
that nigga. I mean,
So-
even though you agreed to that shit, it's still a degree of sus. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't the same.
So,
if you
hold on,
wearing
let me-
that
hold on,
shit
hold on,
on
let
your
me-
off day,
let me-
nigga, on your off time and shit.
Let me
saying?
straighten this
So
one
when
out.
I put panties on at work, it's messed up. But when I put
If your
panties
boss
on
tell
in
you
my
put on
off
them
time-
panties, nigga, then you put on them panties and you getting paid for it.
Oh, we got a different
Like
scenario
I said,
So,
like I
wait.
said, it's still sus. I'm
Wait.
not saying it's not.
Let's make
but
something clear.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's make something clear then. Russ did a fashion photo shoot for a company when he had that on. He was getting paid. So what
Was he wearing it? I'm just asking, was he wearing it to the game? Was he wearing it to the
No,
game?
he wasn't wearing it to the game.
It was for
So-
something?
Oh yeah, it was for a fashion photo shoot.
Okay.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
it
He get
sounds
the
like it's
same,
excused
he
now.
get
He
the
do-
same
he-
amount of substance that Snoop, you know what I'm saying? He
All
get
right
the same
then,
amount.
which is what it was from the jump.
All right,
so
he better not wear that shit to the game.
That shit gay as fuck regardless.
and that's what I'm saying. If it's gonna be that, let it be that. But all
That
of this,
shit-
well, you put it on the work.
It's sus as
cool.
fuck
But if you
regardless.
like, man,
But it's a whole another level if you wearing it on your off time.
all of it's not cool. So like, what you talking about, man? Well, it's a little bit less cool than what?
I'm not saying
Young
it's
Jock
cool
say
at all.
Sometimes you got to man up and wear a dress.
I ain't saying it's cool.
Young Jock
I
did
ain't saying it's cool at all. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
if the
that's-
motherfucker, if your boss, you making millions of dollars and shit, and this
So
nigga
what?
like, I'm just saying.
So what?
Yeah, I'm right. I agree. You right.
So if somebody offer you millions of dollars to go ahead and take the
No, I'm
P,
talking
you
about
feel me?
them. I'm talking about them.
I mean, because it's
I
like
ain't
you
putting on no
said,
dress.
like,
I ain't putting on no dress for shit.
you said like, oh, enough money, it'll be cool. No, man.
It's just a whole different. If a
dollar
motherfucker
signs
is,
involved.
sometimes motherfuckers is so used to living that lifestyle that they motherfuckers so pressured into doing stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But not me. I ain't gonna have it. I ain't gonna miss that shit.
Look. So, all right. So what you basically saying is either way it's gay. That's Tony's side. Either way it's gay. That is what he said. He said either way it's sus. He said either way it's sus.
Either way it is.
And
man.
he said if you coming up to the game or you going to your job in that attire, that's what makes it more sus. Now I will clarify that Russ have went to the game in some sus shit, but I know that
was it a skirt?
I'm sure we could do.
I don't think he wore no skirts in no game, but he wore some other fucking shit that.
But
so motherfucking girl will wear.
Which he get paid
Like
for
a
that.
girl will wear?
He wearing company stuff
so-
to the game. That's what NBA players do.
and so
Is he getting money for that shit?
Yes.
So taking Tony and Neek out of this argument, what side of the fence are you on in this, Jalil? Do you think that is
Is it a way for it to be worse, you saying? Do I feel like one is worse than the other?
yeah?
It's kind of hard, man. Like,
Because I
feel
look at it like
all of it is fucked up. Like, regardless if you're getting paid for it or not, it's fucked up. But it do add a little bit to it if it's like you like this shit for real. Like you.
so you kind of in between. You can't really choose because.
My point is, if everybody just said it's gay in general, then let it just be gay in general. He trying to make it seem like it's a little gay over here if you do it this way, but if you put them on the left leg, it ain't as gay. What? What are we doing, man? If it's gonna be gay, let it be gay.
I ain't saying it's not gay. It's gay. You know what I'm saying? The
All right,
the dress,
in the
period.
story, man.
You know what I'm saying?
In the story, big
Gotta make
homie.
sure he say no homo.
In the story, big dog. Like all of that.
Hey, man, all this gay shit getting accepted. This episode might have to get fucking right.
They gonna flag this shit.
Yeah, they gonna
We
be.
ain't
Hey
even
man,
about to
copyright. We ain't even play no music.
It ain't gonna
Copyright.
make it to YouTube, bro. To be honest with you, ain't gonna make it.
Hey man.
You done wasted your time. You ain't gonna make it, big bro.
So this is Juwon. This is
It ain't gonna
Juwon
make it.
socially awkward.
What's not gonna make
They gonna cut this off.
No, they not.
This-
No, they not.
This is pre-pro, and I want to bring up an old topic. Now, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the actual JSA page, but it's one video in particular that's been doing a spike in numbers. Have y'all been enlightened on that?
You welcome.
Damn.
Oh my god.
No cap, man. Hey, thank you. You right, Neek. Thank you.
I just want to say, y'all small freak motherfuckers. Y'all is nasty as fuck. Y'all really thought it was going to be a porno.
They seen that X. They seen that X and seen porno in the title,
Oh my
and
gosh.
they lost it. Look, man.
They're going new one.
So
Niggas ain't got porn.
niggas, there's so many other women,
You try to watch porno
but
on
this,
YouTube, right?
but some of those motherfuckers was from foreign countries, and what I seen was, okay, they had put porno, but the O had that little curvy little line thing over it, like it's not porno, it's porno. You know, you gotta say it weird since it got that curvy line, or if it got them two dots over the O. It's just little shit. So it's a lot of foreigners who are searching up that shit. And I also seen in the YouTube Studio app, I'm able to see how long people are watching. See, we passed 10 minutes now, so I feel way more comfortable with talking my shit, because once you pass 10 minutes, I realize a lot of motherfuckers ain't been listening past 10 minutes anyway. It's only been like 1 or 2 listeners, which I feel like is out of us, who even be listening all the way through on that shit.
Right.
So I feel a lot more comfortable to say some real shit. I ain't gonna get off into it just yet, but what I will say is, when it come down to the headlines and porno shit, It's this one guy, I'm sure it's a guy, who watched for 47 seconds after searching porno. Because it shows me on the YouTube Studio app what they searched and how they found this video. It shows me all of that. It showed me how long they watched. It showed me what. It showed me how long they watched. It showed me who subscribed. It showed me a lot of shit. Right.
Don't scare them away.
Hey, right. We might have to name this pre-porno part 2. This might have to be pre-porno part 2, just to get some fucking grabs, my nigga.
You get canceled for false advertisement.
I don't give a fuck. I'll put an X on every fucking bit. They gonna think this shit is that straight nasty, and they gonna hear me talking. Hey, what's up?
It's adult X.
Hey, right? They gonna hear y'all loud asses arguing and shit, talking about some old games and shit. And this ain't the games I want. So look, man.
Talking about somebody being gay, so maybe that's the direction they go.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to the motherfucker who searched porno and clicked on that video. But more than just the motherfuckers who searched that shit up, shout out to the one who stayed on for 47 seconds. Because I don't know if he got off in that amount of time. But thank you for staying for 47 seconds, because you didn't search up Juwon Socially Awkward to click on that video. You searched up porno and you gave me 47 seconds. Pause. You gave me 47 seconds, man. So, hey, man. Huh?
Clickbait.
Yeah, just straight. We might as well clickbait every fucking video now.
That's what niggas do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to scare my subscribers and say every video is porn.
Yeah, it be like that.
What's another clickbait? Like, what's another clickbait type of like word that is
Nothing.
just
Sex sells.
just put sex?
No, I'm saying like sex sells. That's why that went like that. No,
So
no.
only porn? That's the only clickbait?
Unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
Twerk. That's sad. I'm not about to put title twerk in. It's 5 men talking on the fucking podcast.
Hey, or you could put some shit with somebody that's popping Drake. You could put.
That's what I really was thinking, like celebrity names and shit.
Copyright.
Whoever. Yeah, gotta make sure I ain't playing their music while, like, this video right here might be one of my best ones just because I didn't play no music yet, but I'm itching to. I'm itching to just play a song just because I love playing music and being able to react to it. Like, it's real interesting what some of these motherfuckers say in their lyrics.
Yeah,
You hear some shit and it be like, whoa. Like, hey, I ain't know that they said that. That kind of hit home. You know, Drake got a song about fucking fans, and I don't know. Damn, Tony sound like he got attacked. That boy.
You got a special guest.
Hey, man, what's good, man?
You know we recording right now.
Yeah, right now we're recording. So we got
He ain't no true fan.
oh man, nah, look, we got Deauntray in the building. How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm all right.
All right, man. Shit, you smoking, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, that's good. That's all I wanted to check with.
Oh, we about to roll something else up too.
Yeah, man. We going hard on this podcast, man. I don't give a fuck about letting them know it's not no cigarettes.
Fuck that. Yeah, no, I ain't.
But you ain't smoking, so we you know that's definitely stated.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm doing
And a couple other
whatever.
motherfuckers ain't smoking in here,
That
but
was the non-smoker couch.
Non-smoker.
yeah, that's the non-smoker couch.
Laker
That's the
couch,
Laker
nigga. This the Laker
non-smoker.
couch.
How the fuck?
Put some respect
How
on
the
this
fuck
couch.
they rep
Laker
LA, but they don't smoke?
Right.
That shit kept
They the
going
trashiest LA fans.
Because they only there because certain people.
Dude,
They
no.
not
He was
LA.
he was there.
Russell.
Yeah.
Trey, you don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
He's
don't
trying to
wanna
throw
do that.
shade. But
Trey, you don't wanna
it
do
didn't
that.
fit to
Trey,
him,
you don't
you
wanna
know.
do that.
So I gotta
This
say,
nigga went from OKC
Trey,
to
you don't wanna do
Houston
that.
to
in 2
Washington.
years.
It seems like you following me. It seems like you following me.
How many damn?
He went to both
Damn.
in 2 years,
Where
man.
you go?
Damn.
Hey man, that shit
Where
is
you go?
wild.
Nah.
Hey, where you go, Trey? He asking you, hey, where you go?
He don't even know.
To Boston and then to Brooklyn. Shit.
You was in Cleveland.
Yeah, well,
He
yeah,
wasn't
I mean,
there,
we
bro.
all know that already.
He wasn't there.
You was in the Bulls. You was
Oh,
in
you talking about? I thought you talking about Kyrie. I
No,
thought
I'm
you
just talking about you.
Oh no, at first I was fucking with Chicago when D Rose was having his run for a while.
You left him for dead.
You don't feel hype about Chicago,
you
no?
left. Who did you left? New York for dead, motherfucker. You left.
I never left a player for dead, big homie. Get that right.
What did you
I got all my gear at home, big homie. I got stats and everything, so don't do that.
Wow, I say stats in my phone. I care. Oh my God,
you.
this guy kills me.
Unlike you.
This guy kills me. Man.
Y'all got the weirdest argument right
We
now,
was
man.
talking about Russ going team for team, and then he started talking about me. What
Because
teams
this-
I like.
Look.
This man is trying to, you know what, I ain't gonna waste no oxygen on this.
No. Let's talk about it, because it's funny right now at this point.
Man, he's funny.
Because everything you said right now, y'all both in the same boat.
We're not in the same boat.
Y'all are in the same boat. And then what's funny about this, I'll go this far. No, before I even say this, y'all in the same boat because
Never left a player.
you left teams. Y'all talking about leaving teams right now.
I ain't leave a player.
When D Rose died, when his career died, he died with it. He didn't say nothing. So all that fake ass D Rose fan shit, you didn't hear shit from Tre after 2011. No more about no D Rose.
It was I was
Then he
still
was
fucking
dogging
with him
Jimmy
after
Butler.
2011.
That was your.
I was fucking with you from after 2011. I was most definitely.
Quietly.
I was.
Tough.
I was.
Tough.
But then he went. I think.
Then I started fucking with Paul George. I think.
No, you went from you was
That
fucking with
died.
Paul George and Kyrie, cause like it was at the same time for real.
yeah.
So like,
That died.
but what I will say is this: when Russ started kind of declining, you started hopping on that Trae Young bullshit, and that happened.
Whoa.
It's really not bullshit because that
let's-
nigga
wait,
cold.
wait.
It was bullshit
That
at a
nigga-
point in
that-
time.
Let's take it back.
Cold,
Let's take it back.
hey.
Let's take it
I
back.
ain't- yeah,
Let's take it back.
I'll
Let's
give
take
it
it back. I got two favorite players that I have for the last, I don't even know how many years.
I ain't saying just
And
every
everybody,
player.
that's who I'm talking about. Them the
I'm
only
talking
people.
about players you fuck with. Period.
Okay, but them the only people I'm mainly stuck with like that. I got their gear. I got all of that. So don't put any of them other dudes in that conversation.
But but that's the conversation I'm talking about. So the conversation I'm
you're
talking
mixing
about.
something that can't be mixed.
No, I'm mixing something that can be mixed. Cause if I'm talking about a player that you fucked with, and we talking about players he fucked with, he never said Paul George was his favorite player. But
You don't have a favorite player,
All right, so he can't be put in the mix. So why did you say?
which is why I was dogging him in the first place. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you talk about Trae Young. I got a bunch of players.
He did fuck with Kyrie, and both of y'all favorite
You
players.
know how you put did on that? That's past tense.
Well, he do fuck with Kyrie.
You
He
never
fuck
know
with-
what this dude does.
He fuck with
What do you
Kyrie.
mean?
For a minute, he fucked with Jerry Butler. Now he don't fuck with, like, you just
I
don't
fuck
know
with
what this
Jimmy
dude is
Butler.
like. But what I'm telling you is, my
What?
people been concrete.
What did
It's
you
been
say?
Russell
My
Melo for a long
Did you
time.
say Jimmy
mine been
Butler?
concrete.
So
too.
did you
what
say
I'm saying,
Jimmy
we
Butler?
like a bunch of different
Did you
players. and
say-
stuff like that,
yeah,
but they
Mine,
not-
mine been concrete too. So if you're
not
talking
gonna-
about concrete
You're not
players,
gonna compare Draymond to like Kobe. Or
I don't
something,
want nobody speaking on Draymond.
I ain't
Okay, that's
never
what I'm
claimed
saying.
Jimmy
I don't want
Butler.
nobody
You talk
speaking on
about Trae Young
Draymond.
and
That's
all
my
them
favorite
dudes.
player. So I know all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
been
know all
Russell
that
Melo
shit.
for me. All these other cats, yeah, I like them to a certain degree, but it ain't none of that.
never
And I didn't
said
hop
no
on no
Jimmy
Trae Young
Butler shit.
bandwagon because I'm talking about him since
But
he been drafted.
but the Trae Young point that I was
Westbrook.
but the Trae Young point that I was bringing up was at that point in time you had the transition to say, all right, I give this motherfucker recognition. So once you started giving him recognition, you didn't jump on and say, yeah, that's my favorite player, but he did. And so that's the only difference. Once you said, all right, Westbrook is my favorite player, you made that decision to say I'm gonna fuck with him until he retired. He's fucking with motherfuckers until they fall off. Which, okay, that's a separate argument. But my point is, you still have to pick another player. Once the decline happens, once that player's retired. So what, you gonna fuck with Russ? Even that's gonna be your favorite NBA player, even when Russ retired? That's
Russell
impossible.
Melo, yes.
He's saying
yes.
that
When
he
they
only fuck with
retired,
Russell
how is
Melo.
that your favorite NBA player?
How is he
The same way
forgetting about
Kobe is
KD?
people's favorite NBA player. It's the
I'm
same.
talking
it
about
never-
like current NBA player, bro. You gonna sit? So you done watching the NBA when Russ out?
No, but you're asking.
That's
me
my
who's gonna
point.
Be my
But
favorite.
I do gotta say this in his defense though. I love the NBA. I love watching basketball. I can't tell you who my favorite player is right now. I know Kobe was my nigga, and that's the biggest reason I'm a Lakers fan now. But I can't name one nigga who I rock with right now. That's like definitely my.
Because you more of a Laker fan, and you
Yeah.
come
I
from
fuck
the
with-
era where y'all fucked with teams
teams versus
heavy.
players. Yeah.
We talking about the era of motherfuckers fucking with this player. Like he didn't. Like I said, the joke was he just switched teams like 4-5 times in the last fucking 2 years. So
a lot of niggas been doing that with LeBron too. Though.
That's
why
and
they
that
hop from Cleveland, Miami,
and we shitted on those as well.
Yeah.
So or they got the jokes as well. So my whole point is, once a decline happened, you do look elsewhere. Can't say nothing to him because he looked elsewhere.
No, bro. The same way people be like, "Oh, Jordan gonna always be my favorite player all time," and he's retired. So yeah, you'll still keep up with this, but they'll never be your favorite. They'll never be your top favorite. Nobody's gonna
Do you
replace
fuck with Trae Young?
Russ and Melo. Yes, but they'll never replace Russ and Melo.
All right, so I'm not asking for the replacement. My whole point is, do you fuck with him? And that's it.
Fuck with a lot of players. Yeah, Trae Young.
Okay,
yeah.
and so since you fuck with another player, once you not like once, just like how his situation, Kobe retired. His is different because he gonna be a Laker forever. Russ go to another team if shit go bad. You gonna be on Utah. You gonna be.
Once we get this ring, no, that's gonna be special. But
He forgot all about KD though. He was the biggest KD.
He was
fan
way.
until
He was on
left.
KD nuts
already know
way
he
more,
left.
bro. KD was the.
left.
He was saying KD was the best before niggas was ever saying KD
You
was the
knew all
best.
his stuff before he left.
He can name his stats right now, but he ain't.
I don't know what
He ain't
that is.
yeah,
But he's not.
I don't know. I don't know
He's
that guy.
But he
And
gonna,
that's my point.
He
That's
gonna leave out. He gonna say Russ and Melo, but forget
so
KD.
just like
KD was.
and
it
he fuck
wasn't
with
even
KD 10
Russ, it
times
was
more.
KD
He fuck
and
with,
Melo.
he
If
fuck with KD
anything,
10 times more than them niggas,
See,
bro.
y'all forgot all them screensavers and shit I had with Russ on it. Y'all
I don't give a
forgot
fuck about
all
them
them
screensaver,
bro.
We talking about who you
Bro.
was, man, bro. You was.
It wasn't just KD though.
Bro.
It wasn't just
It was
KD.
KD
But it
more
was
than
one
Russ.
more. It was one more.
It
Y'all
was
can say that if y'all
KD
want.
No,
more
it's a
than
fact.
Russ.
But
It's
I'm
a
not
fact.
telling you it
It's
is.
a fact.
That's
You can't
cool.
even say it's not a
I'm not
fact.
understanding your point though. I'm not understanding your point.
You not understanding my
I'm
point?
not understanding your point.
You not
You're
understanding
saying
how
he
it's a
looked
fact that
elsewhere.
KD was your favorite player over
And then
them?
he did that. It's
Over
not just because he left.
No, before
It's not
that.
just because he
Before
left.
that. Was he your favorite player?
Was Kevin Durant my favorite player?
Over
I
Carmelo
always try to
Anthony?
keep it equal because I was an Oklahoma City fan.
See how he dodge it.
How am I dodging? I answered
See how he
your
dodge
question.
it?
I answered your
Y'all
question.
Y'all see, do you see how he dodge it? Do you see how he dodge
Definitely
it?
your favorite player.
Y'all gonna tell me
It
who
ain't
my
even an
favorite player
argument.
was. Y'all gonna tell me who my favorite player was when I was a diehard OKC fan?
Yes,
When I was a
because
fan
we
of
argue
both.
with you every day. Yes,
was a fan of both.
yes. It's just
Because-
like if them niggas was arguing about some shit every day and they in the same fucking household. Yeah.
So I'm
Yes.
the nigga that put up 42 with my favorite player on 2K, which was not Kevin Durant, it was Russ. But all of a sudden,
I don't know what the fuck that got to do with anything.
because you don't do that type of shit unless like you really fuck with a player.
I don't know
It's
what
the
the fuck
same
that
way.
have to do with anything.
Y'all don't have
You
to
gonna
get
score
it.
with a motherfucker on 2K if they scoring.
No,
shit. They don't
motherfucker.
want to give you a bucket. You
When
gonna
people play
score
with the
with them.
Thunder back then, they gonna score more with Russ or KD. They gonna score more with Kevin Durant.
Video game wise,
Okay, but I'm
one
just
was way
saying,
more
that's-
fun to play with though. Like that's
My mindset was I fucked with both of them players equally. Now I went more on a pedestal to argue with for Kevin Durant because they was putting him against LeBron more than they was putting Russ in the conversation. So I went more to bat for him because people wasn't talking trash about Russ. They was talking about Kevin Durant. So I went to bat because he was a part of
When
Oklahoma City
when
team.
y'all pick y'all favorite players, is y'all going off of talent or their mindset?
mindset.
All of it for me.
I go off of players that I know I
Mindset.
didn't watch for a while, and then oh god, because I didn't watch everybody y'all say I fuck with. I didn't watch.
And can't
for a
none of
while.
they players fuck with mine
I didn't say
mindset.
I didn't watch
Can't
them
nobody
in high school
favorite
and
player-
college and all that
Oh.
shit. On God, on every player.
They
But back then I was watching college, like every college game.
what
all
these
that
two niggas value compared to me is not even like I value the motherfuckers that's really considered scrubs, but's doing all the shit that don't none of the superstars do.
You always pick like the most
Because-
like the low key player or
you
something.
like the X Factor.
Because
Yeah,
them
you always pick
motherfuckers
those
is the
type
ones who making the fucking shit work. Cause everybody a superstar, all them niggas was stars in high school. All them niggas was the shit in college. That's why you here.
You take the worst player in the NBA, he better than any motherfucker you see around this bitch. So
Exactly.
I feel that.
I wouldn't even sit up here and say Alex Caruso, I'll bust your ass. He would. He would sit up here and say he'll bust a lot of them niggas' asses, which be making it add more to the fuel of these type of discussions and arguments, because it'd be like, you have a lot to say, but then when we press record, you ain't gonna say shit too much.
You
And
asked me about Alex Caruso.
No,
I
I'm saying not now.
Actually, I just talked too long on your
no,
free
no,
throw.
no.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, today you bring it. I'm talking about any other time. We talking about other times right now, brother.
All I know is about this time we in right now, and you just.
Oh, that's
asked
all you
me,
know now, so we don't remember the history, huh?
man. What history are you getting at, man? What history are you getting at? I
No
already told you,
contest,
I
right?
don't like elaborating.
No contest?
Yeah, it'd be no contest for people when they on. I ain't finna
And
get
it's only no contest for people when you feel like you don't want to say shit, and I'm saying you don't want to say shit when that button get pressed.
Everything. I don't have to. I'm not gonna. It ain't about that button. I'm not scared of that button.
Okay.
I don't know why you keep saying that. I ain't scared of that button. I've been on stage. I'm not scared to be in front of people. None of that matters.
I hope
so. You gotta stop doing that. None of that matters.
No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with the no contest, or that's when I'm gonna be
I
able
don't have to elaborate and argue with people.
I don't have to elaborate on the shit either.
No, that's your choice.
Okay, so if you say no contest, I'm gonna bring it up. You said that none of that. All you thinking about is right now. That shit happened in the past.
So what past incidents are you talking about?
We talking about when did you say no contest? Do you remember, or is it only right now? Did you forget? Did you forget?
No, I just asked you which one so we can talk about it. I ain't asked you for a reason. I asked you for a reason. He said, "Oh, what's your top?" Or you said, "What's your top 5?" I said, "I don't have no contest because for me."
After shitting on his top 5 completely.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. Because if you was on any other podcast or any other shit, you would take your most
me my top 5 point guards, and then I got the name. I said, as soon as I said Kyrie's my first, he bust out laughing and got talking shit. And then
had a whole shit, had some shit to say.
We asked him his top 5. He said, no comment.
So do you remember that, or hold on? Let me ask this. That ain't right now. That was then. Do you remember it? Because that's what you just alluded to. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
So I'm about to say no contest.
Is Russ in the top 5? Is that what you're trying to figure out?
Russ is in my top 5 point guards.
Hell yeah.
When they said for me, they was like, "What you gonna put Russ on number 1?"
You can't deny that.
Why not? Because you gonna criticize art. You gonna criticize mine. You gonna criticize his. You can't be the one that got so much to say to the next motherfucker, but then you mute. No contest when motherfuckers come to you.
No. If we play it back,
he should speak on it, right? If you feel like it.
If we play it back, oh God, you gonna hear him say no comment, and then we said we gonna say Russ. We gonna then.
But y'all was already on that type of energy.
How can he say we was already on that if he said no contest? No, I got a whole nother strategy is built on. Oh, you want to say no contest? Oh, well, we know his shit. Russ.
Exactly.
Huh?
Who just said you know?
I never even stated my top 5 since he did that cop out because I felt like, what's the point of us two staying in the top 5 when it's just gonna be awkward after he didn't even name his?
Right.
Well, when you already named it for me, Russ, which y'all was.
That's a cop out, bro. That's lame shit. That's lame shit. You need to stop with that. That's what we need to stop with.
It could be lame to you, but that
who your top 5? Who your top 5?
You want me to answer it?
I would like it.
We wanted you to answer
Ben, nigga, what the fuck?
I never did.
We got a fucking podcast, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
I never wanted to answer.
Like, come on, man.
I got secondary teams and players.
What?
I got quadruple teams, nigga. I got 4th, 5th. I got all that shit, nigga. And it's in my 1 and 2 stay the same. It's always gonna be Detroit and Golden State because I always go Detroit Pistons gonna always stay my number 1, and number 2 is gonna be where my favorite player at. And Draymond Green is my favorite player until the nigga retire. If he end up on the Nets, you gonna see me talking Nets shit. If he end up on the Lakers, you gonna see me saying, "Hey, family." You gonna hear me on the same shit. Okay. So but my whole point with you could do all that, but we gonna stay on the fact that you cop out. When it's a cop out because if you say no contest, bro, that shit ain't. That's not good. That's not a good listen.
So y'all about to be like, oh no, that ain't it. No.
So what if we do? So what?
I think.
So what? Why you running from it?
It was an opinion.
Okay then.
That's my top 5.
What is your top 5? No, hold on. What is your top 5?
My top 5. Since y'all niggas keep doing all.
Thank you. Please say it.
I don't
got a
have
podcast to run.
I mean, no, because y'all make it seem like, oh, it's a cop-out if I don't want to answer every single question.
You can either no contest it and I ask the other 5 niggas around you, bro.
Niggas always do that.
I ask the other 5 niggas. You can either start with your top 5 now or I ask Jalil next.
I'm usually the one that don't answer questions. He made me go first a whole episode with every question.
Hold on.
The first episode, you made me go first for every question.
I really see what you're doing for an order. So when he asks us a question, we ain't both talking at the same time.
No, but you just said you wanted me to go first because before we started, you said you wanted me to go first because y'all was saying I don't talk much. That was the whole.
That's not why I told you to go first.
That was why I told him though.
I told you to go first so that when he be like, "What y'all think?" and we like, at the same time. Nigga, that ain't had shit
That
to
wasn't
do
gonna
with.
happen. That wouldn't
Dude,
happen.
it already
What's your
lost
top
that.
5 in your opinion? I don't give a fuck how wrong it is or right.
Right. I
Just
know
what's your
Kyrie
top
ain't the
5?
best point
And I know
guard,
you're
but
gonna
he
name
my
Russ
favorite
number
point
1
guard.
because you should, nigga. So what?
I don't have no
Who
order.
number 2?
I'll give you some point guards.
Okay.
I ain't got no order.
That's
Who number
all.
2?
I'll give you some
That's
point
all.
Who
guards.
number 2?
That's all
You ain't
it
even got to
was.
name. You can name 4.
That's all it was.
How about that? I already got you 1.
Right.
See, y'all keep doing. That's what made me not want to say nothing. Like, y'all keep doing that. Like, that's what.
You better have Russ in your motherfucking top 5.
that-
I got him in mine.
I put him in my top 5.
So what the fuck is
Like-
you talking about? Since you saying no order, I'm making it easy for
I
you.
ain't got no order, man. I ain't want to say it like I
Do no
said.
order then. Just go.
Yeah.
Before I name the so-called top 5, whatever. Like I said, the whole reason I ain't answering before is because I ain't. If y'all niggas already thinking that shit off,
Oh my
I ain't about
God.
to get
He's
this
God.
out. So it's
You
like-
see, it's his
Oh my
pride,
Lord.
bro. His pride, man. It's
Pride
his
is the
pride,
devil.
bro.
Argue with niggas.
Pride is the devil.
Bro, I've been arguing with y'all niggas for years about this shit. Eventually,
I know. That's how we know. That's how we know.
Tony, before we started, we listened to music. What was it? He did not want to admit that I put him on in certain
Right,
songs
yes,
and shit. He
yes,
just couldn't
yes,
do it.
yes.
It's his pride, bro. It's his pride,
Trey,
man.
okay, let me answer this
I
question.
just want to hear the top 5 or top 4. I want to hear the top 4.
You keep doing that. You keep flipping shit.
He keep flipping it.
You keep
He
flipping
won't
My
shit.
nigga is
answer.
Just like you
You
flipped
still ain't
it.
saying 4 people
Hibachi.
yet. You still ain't saying 4
Just
people yet.
cooking on these motherfuckers. Just
You still ain't saying 4 people yet, man.
in front of
Alright.
us.
Come
This
on,
is
man.
beautiful.
Can we just hear the people?
I might have to hit y'all a cigarette.
Can we hear the
Can we hear the top
players?
4,
Can we hear these people, man?
please?
Top
For the
4.
listeners that don't even listen
We'll take
unless it
one
say
off- we'll
porn
take
in the
one off
fucking
your list.
title.
Just say
Thank
4.
you. You're welcome.
Can you name your 4?
Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Hey, what's up?
You can have Curry. You can have.
Respect it.
Man,
You can have.
definitely. He in the top.
You can have CP. You can
Point
have.
guard. Respect.
There you go with all that.
What?
You can have CP.
What? You put me in your top 5. How the fuck? What you doing? Don't come for me, bro. I'm over here. Twisting one. I don't give a
Said
fuck,
what?
nigga. What? Don't come for me, bro. I said something.
Forgot what you said.
No, I know what I said. What was fucked up about that? You know what I'm saying?
He ad-libbing. He getting checked for ad-lib. Hey, man, don't ad-lib.
Right.
I'm freestyling, nigga.
Right.
Cause
Point guard.
that
You know
nigga
what I'm
ain't no point
saying?
guard to me.
I hope. Chris
So right now
Paul
you
listen to
got
this.
Chris Paul, Curry, and that's it right now, right? We don't have to name the
I got
fifth
to talk
or
his
the,
shit.
the
and-
first.
and He lost track.
Chris Paul, Curry.
Can you speak up for the listeners?
Yeah, my fault.
You good?
I was thinking.
We
Chris
basically
Paul.
feeling like it's like we chilling in this bitch, so I can already tell we gonna be
Edit that
talking low.
motherfucker. Edit that motherfucker.
Hey man, motherfuckers gonna have to turn it up.
That's not
This shit
edit.
raw, nigga.
This shit raw.
Raw.
I
Chris
can't wait till I
Paul,
get
Curry.
some mics.
Russ. You know, a lot of people might not like this, you know, but I still say people like Rondo.
Top 5?
Yeah.
I like
You said
that.
people like Rondo or
Oh,
you
we-
like
Bro,
Rondo?
I mean Rondo, for real, Rondo. All right, that's 4 right there, right? Okay, and then
So that's your 5.
no, I didn't. I'm missing
Oh.
the 5th.
Yeah, he got
I'm
it.
missing the 5th. Damn, what am I thinking of?
What you mean?
Chris Paul, Curry, Rondo, Russ. I'll give it like
I know who yo. Can I just say who I know it is? You fuck with Dame.
I
said
don't
that.
believe
You don't
he a
think he
point
top
guard.
5?
I don't think he a
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking
Damn,
about point guard.
dog,
Because a
nigga,
point guard to
hey,
me
boy,
is
that
somebody
nigga-
that distributes
Told
the
you,
ball.
that's his number one, I think.
understand
Damn
that.
it.
I
Dog.
understand
Man, I hate that he
I
think Dame
understand
better than Curry.
Point guard
Dame
just to me
dog.
is people that
You
distribute
said you
the ball.
hate that?
I hate that you think Dame
I
better than
think
Curry.
he lightweight is too. I mean,
No,
I
no.
ain't saying.
I ain't say that, nigga.
Listen.
I hate that you think that. I hate that you think
He
that.
said, I
Nigga,
think
Curry
he
is not.
is
Curry is
too.
the best point guard in the league,
Curry,
nigga.
Curry got that range, and I don't know, man. Like
God.
Dame got it too. Dame got that killer in
People
him,
underestimate
bro.
all the shit Curry do though. He don't just shoot.
I ain't saying he ain't good. I ain't saying he ain't great. But that nigga Dame,
I know,
I
but
think
when people talk about Curry, they talk
motherfuckers
about his
be,
range, and they
motherfuckers
don't
be
mention
lacking
the
on
other
Dame
shit.
because I don't know. They just be not. I think he underrated still.
He just in the wrong market. He in the
No,
wrong
he
market.
got-
Yeah.
So where y'all
He
think
ain't
Dame?
won them rings.
Yeah,
He
that's-
ain't. You know what I'm saying? Dame, nigga.
Before we ask, cause I want to ask y'all where
Dame
should
a dog.
Dame go And I want to go around the room
He
on
could
this
be
one.
in my. He could
Hold
be
on.
my fifth though, off the top of my head.
Off the
Though.
top of
He
your
could be
head,
that
you gonna just
guard,
plug him in?
Off
Fifth?
the top of my head, but I'm definitely I will replace him when I go back. And
Where you think Dame should be?
I'll tell you like
I'm talking about for Dame. For Dame,
Oh.
where you think Dame should go? I'm gonna go around.
Ain't nobody. It's a tough market for him, man. It's probably best bet is to go out to New York and get some recruitment out there. They got money.
Where you think he should go, Jalil?
I think he should go to Philly.
That would be nice. Where you think, Tony?
that shit would be nice. Okay, like we going by how the NBA shit set up, or like if this was like, oh,
If
he
you
could just
Dame.
go anywhere.
If he could go anywhere,
any fucking where.
Where is the place?
Oh shit, Lakers then. Thought he was talking about. You feel
Real, yeah. I mean,
family.
I'm biased though, so I can't even say the Lakers because I'm biased. Because
You know he gonna get traded for your boy.
But
If that-
Wait, I thought you were talking about like fantasy type shit.
Oh,
like,
fantasy?
Like,
Okay.
I thought you meant because he was talking about like the way the NBA constructed now. Like
I'm saying if you Dame, he don't give a fuck about Russ like how you give a fuck about Russ. So he might say if they could trade Russ for Dame,
I mean, listen, trading Russ for Dame would be an upgrade.
we already had this conversation.
It would be an
Don't do
upgrade.
that.
It would be an upgrade in certain areas.
I don't want to hear shit.
But
it would definitely be an upgrade.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
And shooting.
But,
These niggas
right, it
don't
would
want him.
definitely
Like for the fit, it'll be an
it
upgrade.
is definitely
I mean,
extend a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? With Dame, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It extend all the opponents, the defense, and all that shit, because they had to be worried. And then you got Brian, he be kind of shooting that shit too. But at the same time, I'm like, look, there's some teams out there that all they need is a point guard like Dame, and they'll be dogs. And they're all man. Like, okay, for instance,
It's a point guard league.
Chicago. Them three motherfuckers that they got, they ain't really got no point guard like that. Who they point guard?
Lonzo,
That nigga ain't a real point guard like I think.
Zach
Yeah,
LaVine
yeah.
ain't no real point
I
guard.
feel like Lonzo.
And they got that dude. That,
Okay, so if you
young
put Dame,
Kobe White.
so you trying to tell me?
Like that,
So you trying to tell me if you took that motherfucker Zoe up out of there and put Dame there?
Oh, they'd be better.
Yeah, of course they gonna be
definitely
better.
Hell,
So
I'm
where
saying,
where,
but he-
where would you plug
That
Dame?
don't mean
at?
he a damn
If you
point
if
guard.
you Dame,
Huh?
That don't mean Dame a damn point guard, but he asking you a question, so I'll let you
if you Dame, where would you plug him at? Where would you want to be? Y'all
Shit,
making this a test, man. Y'all-
That's
nigga sweat.
nah, that ain't nothing to sweat over. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good point guards out there.
So where would you plug him at? All you got to do is trade him or add
So
him.
you talking about adding them and not trading?
You don't have to trade.
Just adding them
You
in.
can add him
Add him or trade him.
He could go anywhere.
because you
He
Dame.
could go anywhere. but
Where would you
Portland.
want to be? You said where?
Anywhere
He
but
go
Portland.
anywhere but Portland.
I
and
only
do
get
that shit. I'ma keep it real, goddamn. Like,
He ain't better off in Minnesota, man.
I mean, I'm thinking like if you add
He
him,
might.
He might do a little something.
He might.
Is he better off in Charlotte?
But I
No.
think Portland got a couple pieces
That's
that
probably
help
it.
him a little bit, be like a fifth seed, but they ain't gonna get too much further than that.
So you don't have a team on the fly. That's what I'm getting from you.
Hell no.
He don't got no team.
I tell you,
I thought about
Just
putting
name a
him
team.
that Ben Simmons
Who?
shit, you know.
Utah.
Donovan Mitchell, you taking him away or you
Like
adding
adding
him?
him
Add them Utah.
As a free agent, that'd be dope.
Point guard. Mike Conley
Man,
get
that
the
nigga
fuck out
don't
of
never
here.
healthy, man. That
That's
nigga
right.
always
Get the
sitting the
fuck
fucking
Yeah,
bench.
yeah, he's
He
6
always
man of
on
the
injury
year.
reserve and some shit like
Sit
that.
your old
nigga.
ice your knees.
Utah.
Hey,
Yeah.
he was a
And I don't even like
all-star
saying
this
that
year.
shit.
Who you
Y'all
say?
better put some respect on his
Barely.
name.
Nigga was an all-star
So what?
because
He
of
was a
injuries.
replacement.
Niggas
So
be
what?
getting hurt, and they be like, who want to come?
Nigga, I know what he about.
Pull straws.
I know what he about, but damn it, he irritate my soul because he always injured or some shit. Or he always sitting in the playoffs or something, nigga.
Go that way for real.
Oh, my bad.
Huh?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. He always
Who you think he should go? Where you think he should go?
All right. If I'm Dame,
keep up with that shit, man.
and please don't think I'm being biased. Don't think I'm being biased, y'all. Dame, come to Detroit.
Man, you ready to end this episode?
You definitely
Except Portland and
After
Detroit.
that, after Sunday.
I'm gonna say that.
No, I'm
Because
trolling.
y'all got what?
I'm
Cade,
trolling,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? But
The best place I really like to see Dame.
it'll be him and Dame. Ain't nobody else. Who the fuck else there, nigga? Who they got?
It's one place I'm surprised that none of y'all named was the Milwaukee Bucks.
I was gonna say
If he
Phoenix.
was with the Milwaukee Bucks,
Right. I already know, but they the champs though.
it don't fucking matter because if Dame is with Giannis,
If Dame
it's the
was
same
with
as
Giannis,
Taking
having.
away Drew Holiday, or you add him to it?
You can add him.
Bruh.
I'm just,
Listen,
however
even
it gotta
if you
go.
took him
If
away,
I'm Dame, I'm
if it
thinking
was just
Milwaukee.
Dame
Because if he-
and him and
If he
you
leave a small market for another small market, Portland gonna hate him just a little
Giannis
bit.
play like a Shaq
He go
position.
if he go from Portland to New York, they gonna be like, oh man, you was on some bullshit.
Right,
Like,
Cause Dame, cause that'll be an outside
Y'all better
threat
watch out
that,
for what Pat
and
Riley
Middleton
gonna
be
do.
hitting that shit too.
Y'all better watch out for what the fuck Pat Riley
and
gonna do.
mid-range, huh?
I said y'all better watch out for what Pat Riley gonna do, because that motherfucker's gonna.
Pat over there
He's
cooking up
scheming.
some shit. He over there cooking up some shit.
Yeah.
He is. He over there.
Yeah.
He got
Kyle
Kyle Lowry and shit. Over there with Jimmy Buckets. Oh,
Trey, so hold on,
Say that shit
hold on.
right. You heard that, Trey? Oh, my bad.
Hold on. Anyway,
I keep
Trey,
a real nigga shit. That shit finna that. Who they give up for him?
who?
Did they give anybody up?
No, he,
What, didn't they
came
give up
over here
Rocket?
for- You talking about
He
for
was
Jimmy?
He was a free
For
agent.
Jimmy?
Yeah, yeah.
No, for
Kyle Lowry.
Oh, no, they gave up.
Who they give up?
I thought they gave up Dragon.
Yeah, they did give
Dragic.
him up.
I was about to say if they still, I thought man, that would have been cool if they, but you know he can go.
Trey,
He can
Trey,
go for Kyle.
where you think Dame should go?
Phoenix.
You think he should go to Phoenix?
We got two, like Chris Paul.
Man, how much dope he done had, man?
That man, it's easy for niggas
Then
to
where
get
you gonna
in.
put
It's easy.
Devin?
Let him get big. Let him hit the gym, nigga. Get bigger, nigga. Let him go to the three.
He'll never get
All
taller.
right, he
though.
said-
Yeah,
Hey,
he don't
he's
get
small.
taller. He don't gotta get taller.
You watching
Yeah, he do, man. To
No,
play the
he
three,
don't.
to play the three,
No, he
that
don't.
nigga is a
Okay, I
two,
ain't gonna
You don't
and
gotta
that's
get
it.
taller.
He is a two. He ain't
don't
even
have
a
to get
one.
taller.
He a two. He a 6'5".
He don't have to get taller.
Man, yes he do.
What?
He'll be the
What?
smallest small forward ever.
Yeah, Booker ain't gonna be able to run.
That's
that
why I
three.
get mad.
No,
He be
bro.
saying shit. This is why
Oh,
I get
nigga,
mad.
it's my
Hey, what-
opinion. Like,
He gotta be.
see
He
what the
got
fuck is.
to
I
play
don't
that
give a fuck
small.
about
You
your
gotta be.
attitude.
You gotta be
That's
6'6" or
wrong.
6'7" or something like that. He just ain't tall enough.
Yeah, I don't have confidence in Devin Booker as a three.
Ah, like you had him on the bench.
I would.
I
Shit,
wouldn't.
what's
I
this
wouldn't put
league
him at the
turned
three
into,
either.
bro?
But that
Come
Milwaukee
on now.
But it is small.
Come on now. It's like it ain't gonna
You
make
got
a fucking
Draymond running
difference.
center, so
It's
yeah,
not
I
gonna
can't.
make
I
a-
can't say
they got
shit.
Blake running center and shit now.
Blake a
This nigga only
bitch.
like 6'8".
Fuck
16
Blake.
pitch.
Blake a bitch.
That nigga ain't.
No, he ain't no bitch. Man, I got mixed emotions with that
For
shit.
you, he a
bro.
bitch.
Thank you.
I'll say it.
Thank you.
All right.
Anybody else want to call Blake a bitch? You want to call Blake a
Blake a
bitch?
bitch.
For what
Say
though?
it, can you say it again for the
Blake a
listener?
bitch.
All right.
what, though?
You want to call Blake a bitch?
I ain't doing that no more.
You want to call Blake a bitch even though you don't watch NBA like that?
I don't know. I can't call nobody.
All right. You want to call Blake a bitch? Trey, of course, don't want to call Blake a bitch. Blake is a bitch. I'm mad at how he just said he couldn't dunk no more. That's all I'm mad at. I appreciate.
Talking about what he said.
What I go to?
He ain't say that.
Go to me because there's crisscrossing.
Shit. We trading blood this thing.
When it come down to all this Blake wasn't able to dunk for countless games and became almost a season. I know he played hurt for us in the playoffs. I appreciate it. I know it don't sound like it, but I thought that you was gonna stay there to try to,
He is in Detroit acting like he is hooping with his kids or something, man.
But he could have waited on the new kid to come. The new kid actually good.
That's what I'm saying. He was just out there just like,
He ain't know that's gonna actually do good this time. Shit.
but he should have did
They
good
know.
regardless.
We never get the number one
They
pick.
known for fucking up.
We never ever get the number one pick
They know
ever.
for fucking up good
Y'all
picks
can
though.
tap that move.
So-
Put me out.
Good picks though.
One last question, because nobody ever makes it to the end of the podcast. So I want to ask a juicy one.
Put the pre at the porn at the end too.
Yeah, this definitely pre-porn.
Say if they stay tuned, you got a special video for them.
See, he don't even know what we talking about. This sound kind of sick. Just saying. Sounds sick.
All I see is dudes.
Like,
What y'all talking about?
I'm about to roll out.
like these niggas, man. That's spam too, man. I don't know what them niggas on.
What them niggas on over there?
Getting sassy.
He expecting bitches to come in. Where they at? He probably just gonna sit here until he see that shit. He don't know what's going on. Like, I'm gonna just sit here until I see the bitches.
Oh shit.
Nah, brother.
So, I want to ask y'all. Believe last episode I asked Neek. This is gonna be more fun to ask the older cousins. Have y'all ever fell for a girl that had a dude?
Oh man, nigga, what the fuck?
And I want to know a little bit of details, and because Tre was just so amazed at how it could happen. Me and Nick, we went through this shit. You know, we a little bit fresh. Our feet was wet. You know, and still wet behind the ears and shit. You know how that be. You know, but we admitted it. Tre was just like, how could that happen? Y'all knew she had a dude. How could y'all let yourself fall for that? So Tre was just so amazed.
I gotta agree with Tre with that one.
What the fuck? Hey man, hold on, man. Hold on.
Like, hold up, man.
I've seen it happen, but
If
no,
you know that she
happened
got
to
a
me.
dude,
It ain't happened.
how you gonna
It ain't
fall
nothing good.
allow yourself too far for something? I mean, unless you just can't control your feelings.
All right, this is kind of this right here is a,
I thought you asked the question differently, because for me, it wasn't, because most of the time, if she got a dude, you sign up for the side nigga application.
yeah.
So I
You
ain't
already
fall-
know that.
I ain't fall in that regard.
And
I'm talking about for a chick that, oh man, I can't really tap into that because she might have messed with my boy or this, or just something like that. One of them.
No, he said that has a boyfriend.
Oh, see,
He said a girl
gotta
that
do
has a boyfriend.
Oh, you never went through that, Nick? I'm the only one.
Yeah, I guess I misread the question because I
Oh,
thought.
so you went into it knowing she had a nigga.
Yeah, I knew she had a nigga.
And you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you was trying to take the nigga out then. You was on some of
Yeah,
that
y'all
type of
don't.
shit.
Since y'all ain't got nothing juicy to say, interview
You trying to
me.
take his bitch
Interview
and fall in love
me.
with his bitch. You trying to take his
That-
bitch and fall in
that-
love
No,
with
no,
his
no.
I mean, if you said,
You heard me playing Sade songs
That
last
was
episode.
different.
You heard me. I was trying to let y'all know what we was listening
I
to.
had to agree with him because I didn't love the other nigga bitch.
Thank you, somebody.
I didn't love
Y'all was
the
on
other
that
nigga
Drake
bitch.
Marvin's room.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't love.
Can you speak up for the? You sound like you ashamed.
Quiet
I
as
ain't
he admitted.
ashamed.
All right, you ain't.
This is the quietest I ever heard.
Tony like,
Cause
hey,
I don't really, you know what I'm saying, talk about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like telling somebody's business. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say who
I done
it
did a couple.
was.
I done did a couple.
I ain't gonna say who it was. You know what I'm saying? But, huh?
Bad,
I got you, my dude. Hold on.
So
But yeah, you know, I done been here before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm older than y'all.
I misread your question, bro.
I'm older than y'all. I done
so you haven't went through that.
Because I always signed up for the side nigga application.
And you knew what it
Hey,
was
yeah,
prior
yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
And it made me knowing she had a dude, it made me not even look at her in that way because I already
Yeah.
knew she had that pillow up under her stomach. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
I can't
Like
do it.
if she let me in,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
she
so I
probably
was
ended up
cool.
telling what's.
But it has been a couple females where it's like, damn, I shouldn't do that. I can't do that.
Well, look. Don't ahead and interview me, man. Y'all
right,
can ask
Juwon.
questions.
How did this happen?
Was cheesecake involved?
No.
Oh, okay.
It happened because I didn't know she had a man at first when we was getting attached. That's the X factor in all of this.
That's different though.
I was
ain't
about
it?
to say that's a little
No, but when I knew before I fucked, I knew before we got attached.
It was too late, kinda though. Once you.
Well, not if
got
it's
in.
before the attachment, though, I guess.
I still count it. I look at it like I knew,
Yeah.
but
If it was before
we
attachment,
was
then,
vibing
yeah,
though.
You knew.
We was vibing. Like I'm talking about like
You was vibing before you knew.
after.
So what happened
Before
you
and
knew?
after. enough to have me still around, like engaged in comp. Yeah.
Before you knew about dude.
Yeah.
See, that's
where it
kind of
started.
different. Then it's kind of different.
But that's why I don't
They
trust
happen like
bitches either, though, bro.
I already told you about that.
I don't trust motherfuckers, man. That shit
They
fucked
don't
them
want
up.
you to know something. They'll make sure you don't know.
I promise you, man. That's one of the greatest quotes
That's why you got to go.
this
dig
crazy ass Laker fan ever said.
it. You already know, man. Join the family, man. Don't be so hard.
I'm waiting on Draymond. Sound like he won't out. The way he interviewing ex-players and shit.
I
He ain't talking to Curry. I click
Right.
on that 8 times. How many views y'all need, man?
So Curry, you know I don't like your wife, right?
Hey, man.
that's
So
kinda messed up.
you seen that shit?
Him liking some tweet or some
Yeah.
shit. That was a couple years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. You seen that shit too?
Yeah.
Damn, everybody seen that shit.
Nigga, I love Curry wife. Man.
That's fucked up. Hey man, no cap. I'm gonna end it off on this note. We went to the fucking man, what store was that? Like Ollie's or some shit.
Yeah.
And we had Ollie's. And it's some pants that got Aisha face on there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember
Bought that shit too, nigga. Best meals you ever had.
that's all Neek kept saying. He never I'm looking at other pants that that actually matter.
I'm telling him that's the one.
that
He ain't trying to
fit
hear.
that fit for what I need. But all he see is Aisha face on these pants.
I'm glad you repeated that because when you first said pants, I said pants.
Oh no.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I wouldn't cop no pants with like we talking about cooking pans, you know,
Okay.
frying pans and shit. So but
Okay,
but
y'all
Aisha be
bottom shit.
no.
What's going on, man?
Aisha she advertised, you know, her
Yeah.
cooking abilities and shit. So
Martha Stewart shit.
right. So it's these bum ass pans I'm looking at, and I'm just like, I'm looking at them, and I want to get them because you know I'm a warrior. I'm just like, this shit ain't shit. You know, so I'm looking at the other shit,
Shit ain't
and
nonsense.
Neek is just glued to these pans. And like she got different kinds, but he's glued to this one section, the Aisha section. We're gonna call it that. And I'm asking for his help with like, you know, hey man, what type of towels? I'm picking towels. I'm picking all type of shit for my crib. And he's stuck on the Aisha section.
I promise I tried to help. I promise.
Only helping you did was just say, hey man, I think you should get these, man, because you never really had no reason. You was just
I
say,
had a lot
cause
of reasons.
what's your
She
reason?
know what she doing.
How you know?
That's
Pretty
what
girls
she
don't
know.
always know how to fuck.
No, she know how to throw down. Like,
Pretty girls be
That's-
trash at fucking sometimes.
Sometimes.
it ain't all about that.
You got cut.
Ain't all about that.
That's yours.
So, like, pretty girls can't always fuck. So I wouldn't. You already said Curry be out here on the road getting motherfuckers like.
Yeah, he been hitting threes all his life, but that, I mean, that's just the nature.
You
of
gotta
it.
tell them what you mean when you say you talking in code and shit. What do you mean
That's
when you
what the
say?
picture said. That's what I mean.
So what?
I gotta find a picture for him for them to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah,
that.
true,
I gotta
true
find
that,
a picture
true
because
that.
even if I say it, he's gonna be like, "That was lame." And it's like, no, like,
Man, it's a picture with Curry sitting up there with 2 white bitches, and
young too. He was young.
young Curry, like I think Davidson Curry.
Oh, okay. I
And
think
it
I
was
seen
like,
that
it was
picture.
like Curry's been hitting threes all his life.
Yeah.
So every time I ask this man, like, do you think he's still hitting threes? You know, basically saying, is he still fucking these other hoes, having threesomes and shit?
30 ball.
Neek said, yeah. Do y'all think Curry cheating on Aisha still?
I don't even know if you call it cheating.
He said, I don't even know.
Like, I just feel like she know. Like, they,
You think she know?
I mean, his mom done got caught cheating, so like,
His mom be wilding in the fucking stands.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that clip?
yeah, with the white dude.
Yeah, when she's man putting that
Working
ass
on
on.
it,
Hey
yeah.
man, if I was just in that fucking what's those booths called? The private booth. I'll just call it that, man. That shit.
If I was there, I would have been handcuffed out that motherfucker.
Man,
You got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, that lets you know what type of shit they already been
You just
on.
gonna do that shit like
Right
that?
there.
Got you.
Like, bitch, you on network TV.
Damn, I'd have been that nigga. I'd have really been shooting threes. I was there. I came up to the game like, hey, with 2 of them.
Coming that bitch like that bitch up.
With 2 of them. Blah.
All right,
Go
so
see my son light these motherfuckers up.
this is probably the most laid back episode of pre-pro I had. I appreciate Tony welcoming us to this crib.
The basement, man.
The basement. Got my nigga Tre Deauntray. Tre and Deauntray, that's funny. Never thought of that. My nigga Neek, Jalil, Tony, we in this bitch. And we out, man. JSA.